Hi everyone, my name's Allison. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Cancer. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy. I'm going to look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and then I'm going to look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And you might have noticed that my channel has changed a little bit since the beginning of the year. I'm going to be doing Cancer zodiac reading, which is what this video is. You'll see Cancer love reading. That's going to be for all the Cancerians that are single and looking for love. So I decided to separate it. I used to do it at the end of this video. I'm going to see how that goes. And if there's a big demand for it, I'm going to keep doing it. If there's not, then maybe I'll just bring it back on to the end of the zodiac reading. Then you're also going to see one come out that says Cancer, money, and career. I haven't done that yet. That is going to happen in a couple of days, so look for that. That'll be the next segment coming out. And I do a weekly energy forecast. That's going to be for all signs. So I look at the energies of the week for everyone. And of course, I do Tarot Tuesday, where I go live every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. It's a lot of fun. If you've never seen an episode, you can watch a previous episode to get an idea what it's like. All the links are in the description below. I have one last thing to say. I have a new website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. If you want to go and sign up for the newsletter, it's at the bottom of every page. It will automatically enter you into a drawing to win a free 30-minute reading with me. I have one drawing left. It was a total of 3. The last one is February 1st. If you are interested, go ahead and sign up. And the link is in the description below. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I have cleansed, shuffled, meditated, and asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards. All right, so what does the universe want to tell Cancer today? We have King of Cups, 4 of Cups. We have the Page of Wands. We have the 7 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles. For your opportunity, the King of Pentacles. If you've been watching me, you know this is a loaded card. This card for your opportunity is the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, and all 4 aces put together. Oh, Cancer, you are one of the signs that are accelerating. Here's an opportunity, and we will get to that. You know, I have my little routine I have to do. Your challenge is the King of Wands. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Put that over there. So in your recent past, we have the King of Cups. So in your recent past, you were going below the surface of things and you were looking at everything, not just from an intellectual angle, but also from an emotional angle. I think that you were really taking the temperature on a lot of things that were in the room around you, meaning friends, family, career, retirement, travel, really all aspects. You're looking at your health, you're looking at finances, and you're really just kind of taking that emotional temperature on everything to see, is it where I want it to be? How is everything doing? And you're looking at it from a huge standpoint. You're also able to use your intuition with that King of Cups energy. So it's that intellectual IQ, emotional IQ, and you're using your intuition, which means you're using your heart to feel into things, to see into things. I think you're trying to see how everything is going and lining up for you. It's a good opportunity. That's your recent past energy. When we look at your present energy, you're kind of in a funk. I think that you found some things that you're not really pleased with, some things that you want to work on, but I think some things came to the surface because you were literally looking below the surface to get some information, and I think you found it, and I think you found some things that you weren't happy with and that you wanted to change, because that's normal, right? We're always evolving, but I think that it put you in a little bit of a funk, a little bit of a tailspin. And maybe that's because you don't know what direction to go in, or maybe some things were an eye-opener that you didn't expect, that you weren't seeing. But this is just telling me that what it's done is it's created a little bit of a stumbling block or a blockage for you. This has caused you to miss gifts and blessings from the universe. This is a lower vibration. Now, is it serious depression? No, but it's just where you're feeling apathy and you're not really happy, and it's maybe bored, or you feel very static. There's not movement there. And traditionally, he's got his arms crossed, so he's blocking that heart area, which is an emotional block. And I feel that that's your present energy. Maybe it's kind of like also post-holiday blues kind of a thing, but it's definitely something coming in for you. Then we get into your near future, and the energy is this beautiful Page of Wands. This is you taking that big, beautiful, bold step forward, using your creativity, your imagination, and taking some steps, maybe in areas that you're not even familiar with. Maybe you're going down a new path. Maybe you're trying new things, like new hobby, new friends, new people, whatever it might be, a new relationship even. That this is about you just putting yourself out there. Whether you're going to have success or failure, it doesn't really matter with this card. It's just about you taking that step, taking that bold step forward. All right, let's get some clarifiers. I actually like this energy for you. I feel that it is allowing you to reevaluate things that are very important to you, and to really look at things for what they are. It's almost like a type of shadow work, you know, to look at aspects that you're not really pleased with, whether it's about you or things around you. And it's allowing you to fix it. I think that's huge. You know, I like this reading. Let's see. Let me get some clarifiers. We've got the moon. Yeah. I like this reading for you so far. I love it. 3 of Wands. Yep. Page of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. It's part of your destiny. Luck and right timing. Oh my God. The hit I'm getting off this for you. Hold on, I'm going to get there. We also have the 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. So this is part of the wheel turning in your favor. This is your present energy. So you are definitely transitioning into something that's going to be bigger and better. So let me go ahead and put that right there. So we've got this King of Cups, and it's being clarified by the Moon card and the 3 of Wands. So I love this for you. What this is telling me is that you're overcoming some fears. I think you looked around, and I think that there were some things that you weren't necessarily happy with, things that maybe you didn't even want to deal with, things that are on an emotional level that you didn't want to deal with or acknowledge or maybe confront. Maybe you had to have conversations with yourself or with other people, or maybe you didn't. Maybe you just felt into it and you just wanted to look at action to take and not even verbalize it. But I feel this is about you overcoming some fears, some things that were around you. And this is the card of manifestation, this 3 of Wands. This is now about you manifesting something in for yourself. You're creating something for yourself. You're taking that knowledge, you're stepping over your fear, and now you are making the necessary moves and changes. And I feel for some of you, it didn't feel very good in your present energy when you did that. But it's a necessary movement forward for growth. And I mean, I feel like a lot of big things are coming in for you. You're one of the signs, and that is luck and right timing. Like I said, you know, this turns in your favor. The thing is that by you making these changes, that's turning in your favor. That means you're making the necessary changes to get to where you want to be on the wheel in the cycle of life. And I think that that's huge, because a lot of people, they just are stagnant and they stay stuck, or they don't want to have the changes, but you're doing the change. Luck and right timing. I think that this is something that's going to be divinely blessed. It's part of your transformation. This is about you seeking truth. I think you're seeking answers, and I think that you got the truth and you're not quite happy with some of the things that you saw, but that's okay, right? It's a part of the process. And I feel that, you know, you are really being the detective and finding all these answers that you were asking. And I think that now you're processing it. You're having to think about it. You're having to, you know, let it process intellectually, but also I think emotionally, because this is tied into your emotions with that very first card, the King of Cups. Then we have this Page of Wands in your near future, and it is being clarified by the 10 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles. So like I said, it's about taking that big, beautiful, bold step to bring something new in for you. I feel like you're trying new things, and that's a big positive. It's about you still staying grounded, stable, and secure while you're doing this, right? I mean, what I love about this is that tells me that you're very realistic. You know, even if you're reaching for the stars, you're very realistic on what those stars are. And you know what it is that you want to bring in. And that makes it even more powerful. We have the Ten of Swords. And to me, this is a gift and blessing from the universe. He's even making the blessing sign right here. This is telling me that some painful, I'm just going to say painful relationships, painful ideas, painful situations came to an end. You could literally have been stabbed in the back by people, and you're letting it go. It's coming to an end. This is as low as it gets. This is the 10. Then we cycle to the Ace, a new beginning, victory and triumph. But I think this is you really releasing and letting a lot of these things go. Swords of thoughts, words, ideas. Maybe it's negative self-talk could be involved in that. Maybe it's the words you choose to describe yourself, other people, their situations. But you are definitely doing a big release right there. And that is huge. That's going to lighten your load. All right. That is your current energy. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. So the first card out is the 7, right? Yes, sorry, I can't read. The 7 of Cups. So you have a lot of choices around you, but nothing is settled yet. That's the key. Nothing is settled, but you have a lot of choices around you. The second card is the 3 of Pentacles. This is about you really having these strong relationships, this sense of community and teamwork. And everyone has their own task and they're enjoying it. The key here for me is that they are absolutely enjoying this type of camaraderie and teamwork that's going on. Then we have the third card is going to be the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like you are in survival mode. Spirit is calling your attention to it. Why are you in survival mode? You've got gifts and blessings from the universe around you. Again, it's about you looking at your vibration. And that's part of what this is. Oops, sorry. We've got the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. Both of them are you in a funk. This one's your emotions, and this one is the material world and what you see around you. Maybe you're in survival mode. Maybe you feel like you've been left out. This is the card of lack. So this is just telling me that there's something lacking right now. So when you have that moment of you feel like you're missing out or there's a card of lack, you focus on your strength. You focus on what you do have. And that's your way out. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. We've got the 3 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the 5 of Swords. We've got the Empress, the Page of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so with you having so many choices, but nothing has settled yet, it's being clarified by the 3 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. So I have to say, this is a lot of emotional cards, a lot of cups, okay? So this is telling me that for you, you have so many choices, but nothing is settled. To stay in that high, beautiful vibration, be optimistic, celebrate, be in the company of other people. You now have 2 cards where you're in the company of other people and the guidance and advice from Spirit. Not the same card. This is Pentacles, this is Cups, but what it is telling me is that you really benefit from being around other people right now, not being alone. You seem to be more melancholy, you know, more in a funk if you are alone. Now, in this survival mode, you're with someone in that card, right? You're not completely alone, but really, it's to be in this high vibing celebration, find your tribe, your soul tribe, whoever that might be. And if honestly, if you're in an area like maybe you just moved somewhere you don't really know that many people, you can join a meetup group. You know, there's things that you can do to be around other people and to try and make new friends. Maybe it's a running club, it's an investment club, real estate club, whatever it is that you like to do, you can just put yourself out there. I mean, it's just a matter of you making acquaintances, and it could just be something as simple as, hey, do you want to if you meet someone you really like, hey, you want to get together each month and we try a different restaurant? You know, you pick it one month and I pick it the next, or maybe it's a group of 5 people and you go through a rotation. Each person chooses a restaurant each month. Just a way of getting out. Maybe it's a girl's day out. Maybe it's a guy's day out. Maybe it's a mixed company. Whatever it might be, it's just to have that type of camaraderie, lighten the mood, and it's really a lot of fun. We also have the 6 of Cups. This is really talking about, this is really melting any type of bitterness or cynicism around your heart. And that, to me, is being tied back to this card is key. I feel that you came across something and it's your attitude to it. But I don't feel that you stay in this funk long, by the way, because when we go into that Page of Wands, but this is definitely your present energy. With the Wheel of Fortune clarifying it. So see, that's part of the process, right? But this is telling me that this is an opportunity for you to go back to a time before any bitterness or cynicism touched your heart. And that's an important distinction, because this is just going out and celebrating with the company of friends. Now, maybe this is alone time. This is where you're alone with yourself and you're thinking about your past. You're going back in time, because this is also the card of nostalgia. And maybe you're looking at your past, and maybe there's things you like, things you don't like, things that really resonate with you. And maybe sometimes people even have regrets. Oh, I wish I would have done this, or I wish I would have had that relationship. Why didn't I marry that guy instead of this guy? People start doing stuff like that, like what if kind of thing. So I feel that this is not asking a what if, but it's about going back to a time when your heart was open and able to receive and to give, right? Because it goes both ways, but really able to receive and to not have it closed off at all. So that is a huge vibration. And I think that that's where you might actually get some answers, because this says nothing is settled yet. And I think when your heart is open, that's when the answers might actually start coming to you and you can figure it out. I think it's not just an intellectual clarity for you in this reading. I feel like it's an emotional clarity. So maybe you were in denial about a few things, or things were hidden from you. And when they were made clear, right? When they were made clear, I think that caused you to have like maybe an aha moment. Okay. So when we look at, this is part of the guidance and advice from Spirit. When we look at this 3 of Pentacles, enjoying that type of teamwork and camaraderie, it is being clarified by the 5 of Swords and the Empress. So this is telling me that there might have been some discord. Maybe some words were said. And this is that kind of energy where, you can't take it back. Maybe it was said in the heat of the moment. Maybe it was actually said to hurt somebody, whether you said it or somebody said it to you. It's kind of that ugliness, and you can't take it back. And that's part of the energy that's coming up. So while you're working together as a team and absolutely enjoying it, watch the language that's being used and look who reveals themselves, because I feel like somebody will reveal who they actually are. And I think that is part of this energy that's going on. I think you saw something for what it is, and that you need to pay attention to that. Maybe it was a red flag in a relationship. Maybe it was somebody that that's going through something, whatever it might be. And maybe they even hold you responsible for something, or that, they can't accept responsibility themselves. So they point fingers at everybody else but themselves. It's something along those lines. But we also have the Empress. This is again about you remaining in that beautiful, loving vibration. All the seeds you plant that you've nurtured are coming into fruition to bring you this type of prosperity and abundance. Now, I feel like this is going to be prosperity and abundance in every aspect of your life. It just depends on what you're going through. But what I really feel for this is that it's about, I feel like I'm just getting a hit right now that says it's a big thing. It's about friends and just relationships in general, whether it's romantic or platonic. I feel that there's some draw to about other people. So maybe it is about you finding your tribe and finding people you really resonate with. We have this 5 of Cups. This is the 5 of Pentacles. This is the card of lack. So being left out in the cold, missing this gift and blessing from the universe, just feeling like this type of inadequacy. And it's being clarified by the Page of Wands, and the 10. Why am I doing that today? And the 10 of Pentacles. Now, I just want to say the card above it, this is your general energy in your near future. It's the same card. Okay, same card. Let me hide that. Different deck. Okay, so what that is telling me is that, again, the way out is for you to take a bold step. So if you feel like you have lack, take a bold step and focus on your strength to get out of that. That'll get you out of that funk. That will get you out of that feeling that you're inadequate or insecure, or that you maybe have been left out in the cold, that this is the way out. Take that big, beautiful, bold step with optimism, right? It's the vibration is key here also. You see it in the cards. We've got cards that you're in a funk, and then we've got some that are absolutely high vibing and celebrating. So we have this 10 of Pentacles, and everybody wants the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, right? Those are the ideal cards to have. And you have, in the guidance and advice from Spirit, the 10 of Pentacles. This is talking about having everything, right? This is your goal. Friends, family, pets, plants, housing, vacation, retirement, finances, good health, really everything that you're trying to strive for in the 3D, whatever your version of that is. So when you have this card of lack, focus on your strengths to get to here, the 10. They're opposite. Lack, having everything, striving towards everything. Take that big, beautiful, bold step to overcome that feeling when it comes up. Okay, that is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now I'm going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. You probably forgot about this opportunity because I did. I've been focused over here. Oh my God, the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, because that's the Hermit in this deck, and all 4 aces. That is your opportunity for right now. So this is going to be going on for the next couple of weeks until I do the next reading. That's how my readings go. Wow. This is really telling me that you've done a lot of work to get to this position, and you have the enlightenment because you've done that inner work, and you're taking your enlightenment with you, that you did all that inner searching for answers, what direction you want to go in, who do you want to be with, what, and you're answering all those questions, who, what, why, when, where, how. Then, when we get there, then you have all 4 aces. So that is going to be the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Ace of Pentacles, a golden opportunity will present itself to you. I mean, you can't make that up. Then we have the Ace of Wands. Out with the old, in with the new, a passionate new beginning. All aces are new beginnings, and you just got 4 with that card. Then we have the Ace of Swords, triumph and victory. It's a breakthrough. This is about you getting truth and clarity and having this righteous moment. Then we have the Ace of Cups. This is about you getting in the flow with Spirit. That mind, body, soul, you are in the flow. You have the ability to manifest. If you want love, this is an excellent opportunity, a new beginning in love. Maybe you want friendship, a new beginning in friendship. Maybe you want a new beginning with Spirit. This is a new opportunity for you to reunite that connection, or to be in the flow, to have that connection. Oh my God, how beautiful. So this is what's coming in for you. That's your opportunity. I haven't even done the clarifiers yet. Your challenge is the King of Wands. So your challenge is to self-actualize. So I think that has to do with 2 things. I think it has to do with your energy level. It can be low at times because of what you're going through with these transitions. And so you need a higher energy level here to make it happen. And I think that there's something about you having a stumbling block and not wanting to take action. And that is why this card is here as a page, a younger energy, to just take that first step. And then you can build momentum, because this is the king. And he is not afraid of anything. He's able to take a bold step forward. He wants to win the battle. Okay, or win the war. He might lose a battle here and there, but he will absolutely win the war. So what this is telling me, because it's in your challenge position, that you might have a stumbling block to take action. I think you know where you want to go. That's what the cards are telling me. But I think that there's a stumbling block somewhere along the way to take action. So let's get some clarifiers. Yeah, here we go. We've got the Tower. So those 4 aces are being clarified by an Ace of Cups. And I will talk about that in a second. Let me pull the clarifiers for the challenge. You know I love this. Okay. The King of Wands is being clarified by the King of Wands. Same card, different deck. Oh, I love how Spirit works. Let me get the last clarifier. The Lovers card. You just got some of the most beautiful cards ever. Okay, so when we're looking at your opportunity, it is being clarified by another ace. So that means 5 aces for your opportunity. 5 new beginnings, 5 gift and blessings from the universe. See that? That is a gift and blessing from the universe. Now this is cups. So this is going to be your emotions, your intuition, and love. So that's a doubling down. And like I told you before, a lot of this is your emotions, right? There's a lot of cup energy that's been coming in for you. So here we go. This is about you getting into the flow. You have an opportunity to get into the flow. So focus on your emotions, your intuition, your heart. What is it that you feel that you really want? Follow your heart. That is the most important thing you can do. Be in alignment with your heart, what it is that you want. We have the Tower. You're going to have the universe step in and release what no longer serves you. You might not be able to see it, or maybe you're holding on to something that's not meant for you. I really feel that you overcame some fears. Like I said, I think in the very first card, I think that you really looked at things. This is Cups. You really looked at things below the surface, and I think there were some things that you saw that you didn't like, whether it's in yourself, the people around you, your life in general, whatever it was, you saw that you need to make some changes. If there's something you're holding on to for whatever reason and you don't feel that you can release it yourself, the Tower shows up, and that's the universe saying, let me help you. If you can't release it, I will release it for you, because something bigger and better is coming along. This is releasing emotional baggage. This is releasing physical baggage, people from your life, careers, jobs, it could be anything. And after that moment, after the dust is cleared, then something bigger and better is there for you. It creates space so something new can come in. Like, let's say someone has a job they don't like, and then one day they go to work and they get laid off. Well, now they've got all the time in the world to go find the job that they really want. They're actually forced to. And it probably didn't feel good at the time to lose your job, but now that's freed up space. And maybe you get the job you actually want, but you weren't taking the time to go and do that. It's that kind of a moment. It doesn't feel good at the time, but then when you look back, and maybe it could be 6 months or a year after that, because maybe when you're caught up in the moment, like I said, if it doesn't feel good, you're not saying how great it is, but maybe later you're like, oh my God, that was the best thing that happened to me. Now I've got the job I really want. I just couldn't make that shift. I didn't see it and I couldn't feel it, and I was stuck. You know, I needed a paycheck. I have bills to pay. I didn't want to take that chance, but then it made you take that chance, right? That's your opportunity. It's huge. I love it. Like I said, that Tower might not feel good, but it sure does help. Then we've got this King of Wands being clarified by the King of Wands and the Lovers card. So really, because you are having a hard time taking action, because that's in the challenge position, the way out is to take that big, bold action. That is you overcoming any type of fear or any type of blockage or stagnation to reach up and take a big, bold effort. So that's interesting. It's like they're canceling each other out. To step into this, to step into your will to power and self-actualize, you have to step into your will to power and self-actualize. And that is how you overcome it. There's apparently no way around it. You just have to do it. And that's a very mature energy. It's a king. So that's just saying, you know what? You got to suck it up and do it. We also have the Lovers. So this is about you tapping into something that you are divinely aligned with. Again, this is you following your heart, right? This is you having choices and making this type of, it feels like it's your destiny, whether this is a career or a relationship. It's something that is in alignment with who you are, your mind, body, soul. This is your morals, your ethics, your values. This is just something where, you know, once you start doing it, you feel like this is your soul's purpose. If it's a career, if it's a person, you feel like this is who you're meant to be with, that it is like, I don't like to use the term soulmate, but it is that kind of feeling where you're talking to them for, let's say, 5 hours and it feels like 10 minutes. It's that kind of relationship, and you feel energized by it. You're not drained by someone. You feel energized. You're very complimentary. And that's what's coming in. That's how you overcome that. Wow, a lot of transitions are coming in for you, Cancer. So that's what I have for you for today. That's your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it. But it is available. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And let me know where you are watching from. That's one thing I want to start asking, because I'm going to start going and doing events, and I want to know where my audience is at and if you would go. Like, are you in the United States? Are you in Canada? Are you in Europe? Are you in Australia, Tasmania, New Zealand? Where are you? Dominican Republic? Let me know. I'd love to hear back from you. All right. And don't forget, if you want to sign up for the newsletter, it's going to automatically enter you in for the drawing. Today, we've got 2 weeks left, and then that's it. So if you're interested in it, go ahead and sign up. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below, which will also take you to my website. And there you can sign up for a personal reading or the online tarot masterclass, which is actually taught live over Zoom. And yeah, that's what I have to say for today. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.